Okay, YouTube land, it's the Rare Parts Hunter. Went to my storage locker to get some stuff because there's supposed to be a guy coming from out of town that wants some wheels. So I went over there to get them. See a guy in the ditch. Now, there's traffic on that back road, but not everybody carries chains and straps and everything with them anymore. 25 years ago, a lot of people carried a lot more stuff with them, and these days, a lot of people with SUVs, they just don't, if they have the stuff, they don't keep it with them when it snows. One guy had stopped and was going to come help him, didn't have a chain. So, as a young kid, or younger guy, couldn't have been more than 25, driving like a late 90s Toyota Camry. I would guess, like the 97 to 99. You never know, it might be a 2001. And I'm sorry, it's not a Camry, it's a Corolla, not a Camry. Guy thought I was going to lay in the snow, pulling them out for free and hook chains up. Nah. Especially it's a younger guy. No. I asked him if he had a tow hook on it the first time I went by. Looked under the back, there's no tow hook. There's supposed to be, but somebody's already ripped it off the car. So I didn't have a chain in here. I just had a shackle and this choker, which is a 2-inch nylon choker. And the leather tag is so worn, you can't read the load limits. But it's marked 6-foot choker, and it's a 2-inch-902 nylon. Okay. You're flat towing 5,000-pound car or under. Yeah, they'll flat tow a car out, and they'll pull a 2,000-pound car out of snow and mud because the guy plowed through a stop sign on the road he shouldn't have been on. It snowed yesterday. That stuff turned to slush for people driving on it. It was not all the way cleared. So it froze overnight because it was below zero overnight. It got up to 10 degrees today, and we got more snow this morning. So there's snow on top of stuff that froze in the ice. And the snow we got today is packing snow. So it was a bit slick. Guy went through that intersection probably doing 15, 20 miles an hour from the skid marks where he tried to hit his brakes and just slid right in. And the ditch is soft for some reason, and he sunk down in the mud. So, that, now, I had to go get my chain here and go ahead and wrap that around the axle. I was not going to let somebody take this choker and put a knot in it, because I'm pulling somebody out for free. I'm not going to risk somebody that has no money trying to destroy my property. And pull the guy out of the ditch. Another guy showed up. He had another chain. We needed 2 chains, really, because taking that around the axle, because it's only has one hook on it. I was going to use the choker, but the guy had another chain, so we just snatched onto that chain with the snatch hook and then a loop around my trailer ball. Just popped the guy right out. But the guy backs over my chain. He almost backed into me. I'm trying to stop, and he's trying to back into me. So I kicked the throttle and turned the wheel to the right and kind of jerked him over some, and his trajectory changed so he did not plow into my tail light, which is where he was headed. He went right over top of my chain, didn't even seem to understand why. That's frustrating. That's what you deal with these days. Okay. When he came out of that ditch, he didn't even have a thought in the world to use his brakes and not slide into me. And he had it aimed right at my driver's side rear tail light. And we were backed up rear end to rear end. So he come out of the ditch, he was going to get me, and I kicked my rear end over, and that put that chain so it It's hooked to his left rear axle area. I didn't get under there and hook it. So, when you got a chain off center like that, and you're pulling from the center, you can swing yours and jerk them around. But yeah, this guy had no money, and looked like half the stuff he owned was in the back of that car. They wanted my address so he could come pay me. Nah. No. Because then he'd have some of my shit in the back of his car. I wouldn't give him my damn address. Sorry about the cussing, but that's how I feel. I ain't giving that guy my address so he can come over here and take some of my stuff. I mean, yeah. I don't mind helping people out, but if you got a car, before you go driving it on a back road like that, find a parking lot or a street where you can go get help if you need to. And see what your car does in the snow and the ice before you get in that situation. Because that car he was driving with the tires that were on it, it's not going to get traction and the kind of snow we got on the ground. The tires he had on it, they look about bald. But those cars there, icy, snowy road that you're traveling on snow and there's ice underneath it, you hit your brakes, you're just going to slide. Yeah. If I would have been doing 20 miles an hour there and hit my brakes, I would have slid. And I got better tread on my tires. I've also got ABS, and I don't think his car had four-wheel ABS. But know what your vehicle's going to do, because this guy obviously has no clue. He's driving a car with temp tags on it. He has no idea how things going to stop in snow and ice, and looked like he didn't have. I'll try not to be too disparaging, but he looked about a step above homeless, if you know what I'm saying, folks. Not somebody I want coming into my place. Not somebody I want coming over to bring me money, because I'm pretty sure that some of my stuff would be in the back of that car. Yeah, I'm not going to speculate on whether he does drugs or not, but wouldn't surprise me. Could be wrong, but it wouldn't surprise me. Alright, that's it for now. I'm about done waiting on this guy that should have been here about 30 minutes ago. I'm going to go inside and kick my boots off, kick the coffee maker back on, and have me a nice warm cup of coffee. Later, y'all.